Hello, fellow gamers. I am your host, Brent Justice, and welcome to my gaming channel, Justice Gaming. I am once again in Far Cry New Dawn to continue our playthrough, and I think we are actually kind of nearing the end of the game. So according to the launcher, I am 86% of the storyline completed, main storyline. I don't know if this video I'm recording today is going to be the final video or if it will take one more. But if this is the final video, then stay tuned toward the end of the video and I'll give my full review of Far Cry New Dawn. But I think I'm pretty much ready to continue the main storyline and push toward the end. Sure, I could do a little more grinding. I could spend time doing those expeditions and getting a bunch of crafting material. I could spend time grinding perks and do some more perk upgrades. But right now, my base is fully upgraded. There's nothing else I can do to my base. So, hooray there. I don't need to do anything to that. I'm happy I got it all upgraded. And yeah, I could grind for more perks. Excuse me. In fact, I have 3 available points right now, and if I'm going to push toward the end, I could do this upgrade where I can increase my hold breath duration while sniping and while underwater, and increases my sprint duration. Let's upgrade it. Now's the time to do it. But I could do more grinding, and it appears that you can continue to upgrade more med kits, more melee weapons, more throwables, more light ammo, more heavy ammo, more fist damage, more lung capacity. Times purchased 3, times purchased 1. So these have some upgrade ability. I've already got 3 upgrades on this one. I also have some new Eden powers. I've got the Leap of Faith, I've got the Ghost, and I could do Wrath if I wanted to grind for that. Or Eden's Touch, which is, I actually like Eden's Touch. Takedowns replenish Eden's Gift and health and loot victims automatically. I like that. Costs 8 though. So yeah, I could grind for those type of things and get all that, but it's really just extra at this point. I don't need it to finish the game, I don't think. And another thing I could also do is continue to upgrade weapons. I'm full on ammo right now. No, I'm not full on ammo. Now I'm full on ammo. So another thing I could do, I'm at epic level weapons, but I could like continue to upgrade weapons. Like the one that I really like using. Look, I can upgrade it right now. And I'm actually wondering if maybe I should, since I'm going to push on to the end here. I'm not going to use the crafting material for anything else at this point. Should I just go ahead and just, I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm actually, I don't know if I should or not. Yeah, let's go to the main mission though. Problem solver. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to go help defend New Eden. I can't just, I cannot just travel there, fast travel. I could airdrop and fly there. That's the ticket. That's what we'll do as my last hurrah. What kind of wingsuit close by? Much better way of traveling. Made it sort of close. Close enough. Except I'm on a cliff. So I really don't know what to expect here. We're going to face off and help save New Eden from the sisters. And I guess get the opportunity or chance to finally take them out. So yeah, if this is the final video, this is. And if it is, I will stay toward the end of the credits to see if there's any end credit scene also. But I'll cut the credits out probably of the video when in my edit and just get to the end. But I will stay to the end of the credits to see if there's an end credit scene. Well, I hear gunfire. And everything is on fire. Okay, well, they're burning the place down, so here I go. Let's save the day. Reach the chapel, huh? I thought I was going to have to fight my way through. No, they've already been here. I thought I was going to have to kill everybody in here. No? Oh, I can save people.
God, I'll judge you for this.
I've been hurt. Please. Outsider. We didn't stand a chance.
Hope this gives me something. Helps a little here by saving these people, maybe. Maybe they'll help me fight, or they'll fight with me. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Please. Ethan brought them here. The locusts.
Hey, Rabbit.
And there they are.
Thought we took care of you. You just don't seem to want to die. So fucking stubborn. We're stubborn too.
The shame of it all is that we could have been on the same side. You and us. We really could have done something. I guess it wasn't meant to be.
So let's end this.
Okay, so they're gonna gas me out. Some kind of New Eden gas. Kill Mickey. Oh, this is it. Oh, this is it. I think I'm good. I'm gonna go for the headshots. Dang, the whole place is on fire. Okay, where are they? They're gonna be hard to kill, huh? All right, let's sneak around. Okay, ouch. She's got a flamethrower. Flamethrower. All right, this is going to be difficult. Maybe I should have. I'm gonna upgrade my weapon. Oh, I can't. I need a workbench. Darn. Oh, I think I need a workbench. Hold on. Can I go to... I don't know if I think I need a workbench to upgrade my weapons. Let's see. Let's try to set them on fire.
You are dead! You are so dead! I see!
That thing is gonna blow!
All right, let's do something a little heavier.
I'm in the weeds here! Weeds here!
You got air support coming in! Let's bring more people in this party! Reinforcements are on their way! Down below!
I could use some health kits. Who's shooting me? Where are you? Almost out of the incendiary on this weapon. Man, the fire is just, woo. It's hot. Okay, where is she? Come at me, bro. Did it. Wow. Ooh, that was tough. Okay, wow. But I got him. Ooh, yeah, that flamethrower, man, that fire was just hot coming at you.
Okay. No.
Coming at you so bad.
You.
Hey, you ain't dying, are you?
I guess I broke my promise.
What?
To Mom. I told her we wouldn't end up like Dad.
We had a lot of fun, though, Ray.
Yeah, but it's the way, I mean, you didn't have to be mean. You could have ruled nicely. You chose the path. You chose the path. And I chose the end of that path.
Hey!
Ah.
Do not die first! You do not get to die first! I'm the oldest! I go first!
Uh-oh.
Damn it!
I wonder if I'm going to have to fight Joseph Seed. I wouldn't think so. Yeah, I get it. We're supposed to be sad, but I can't be sad with them. They were mean to everybody and killed people. And just...
I was supposed to take care of you and I didn't. And
Yeah,
I'm so
I can't...
fucking sorry.
I can't
Fucking
care.
sorry, man.
I mean, you brought this upon yourself. Didn't have to be this way. You went in and killed everybody in New Eden. You didn't have to do that. So, I'm not going to feel sorry for you. Sorry. But I'm not.
You know, Rabbit.
We had to take you out. It was
You
necessary.
remind me of our mom.
Prosperity is going to be prosperous.
She had hope. She had
It's in the name.
dreams. She just wanted to fucking make things better, and I should have listened to her. But things just got carried away. Do what you gotta do.
I already did. I made the decision. It's done. You're out of here. Get him out of here. Can I loot her? Ethan's gone after his... Oh, I bet Ethan's the final boss then.
Ethan's gone after his father. You might have time to stop him. If not, well, you've had a good run.
It's Ethan. I could loot her. Ethan's soul. That's going to be the last
I can't
one.
believe I'm still alive. You could do something about about that. Or if you just leave, you'll never see me again.
Now we're supposed to... Oh, this is a choice. Oh, it's one of these choices. What do I do? Can I save a game and make a different choice? No, I can't save and try both options. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Okay, it's the devil and the angel, right, on your shoulder. On the good side of things, I should let her go and give her redemption. On the bad side of things, I should just blow her head off. And I don't know which one I want to do. I need an ammo refill. I'm gonna give her a chance. I mean, I shouldn't, but I'm a nice guy in this game. I'm playing a nice guy. Maybe I'll come to this point again. I wish you could make a save game place so I could like try. But maybe I can reload a checkpoint after I finish the game and like do it the other way and see what happens. But for right now, I'll let her live. I'll let her live. I hope I don't regret that decision. But I'm playing a nice guy. Also, I'm moving very slowly. There we go. I'm playing a nice guy. I'm not gonna kill her. I hope I don't regret that though. But I'm not going to. I had to take them out. I had to dethrone them. Yeah, refill. Okay, so I guess they're not the final mission. They were the penultimate mission. The final is to reach Ethan and Joseph. Am I down here? Am I not? Oh yeah, they're way up here on the... Oh, I gotta go all the way up here, huh? So I need to get up on a boat. I need to get on a boat.
I hope Lou can get some sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna let her live. I'm gonna let her live. I hope I don't regret it. That's what I'm gonna do. What did you guys do? Let me know in the comments. When you played this game, what option did you choose? I need a boat. What option did you choose? I'm curious. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to push on to the end. I see that there's like loot trucks and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it. Yep. I figured that Ethan, we would eventually have to deal with Ethan. He was going to be a problem. And he certainly is. So does that mean Joseph is the good guy in this one? Weird. So, like, yeah, Joseph is the good guy. Okay. Well, here we go, guys. This is the final, I think, mission here. We've got to confront Ethan. I don't know what's going on with my ammunition stuff going crazy. I don't think I have any health kits, you know? Can I, let me check real quick. Oh, I do. Okay, I'm good. Oh, I don't have any piercing ammo. Maybe I should have gone to a workshop first. Ah, whatever. Here it goes. See what happens. Is this the final mission? Is this it?
Ethan, what have you done? I did what I had to do. I freed myself. I freed us all from you. From your rules. Ethan, don't. I will have what you denied me. You gave it to an outsider, but you wouldn't give it to me! I am your flesh and blood. That was God's will. You don't know God's will! I was trying to protect you, son!
Oh, he ate the apple. It's down now. It's done. It's done, son. We're gonna fight. Transformation grunts. What is... So what's happening? He's turning into a monster? What the heck's happening?
Soul is not clean.
Stop him? I knew it. I was going to have to stop him. He's going to be... Yeah, he's the final boss. Ethan, of all people. I don't see him as a fighter, though. That's the thing. Like the sisters, I could see as a fighter. I don't see him as a fighter. Now, this is interesting. Whoa, listen to the music. It's like a beast. A beast transformation. Literally. That's a pretty cool scene, though. Oh, I do have my weapons. I thought, am I going to have to fight him barehanded? I sure hope not. Oh my goodness. What is he made of? Oh, you can throw rocks at me. Oh, smash. Let's get out of here. Okay, this guy's gonna take a crap ton of everything. Okay, he can do that too. I don't think throwing rocks at him is going to work. I have no throwables. I was going to set them on fire, but I have no throwables. I should have gone to a workbench. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. That ain't gonna cut it. I need more. Oh, I get it. I need to hit him in the soft spot. Okay. Well, I'm on fire or dead or something. Okay, whew. I need a second to rest here. Gee. Can I... How do I get to the... I think to craft, I have to open the wheel, but the problem is... No, I can craft these. Good. Craft. 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 I'm going to set them on fire and blow them up. Now, ammo. This is where now I can use some specialized ammo. Armor-piercing pistol, armor-piercing SMG. Incendiary, that's what I want. Oh, I need to craft it at the workbench. I can't craft it here. Well, that sucks. I can't craft the ammo I want. That's not good. The setting them on fire seems to be a good idea. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Can I not? Why can't I select? Won't let me select what I want. Select Molotov. Won't let me select it. Am I not allowed to do anymore? I don't have the required materials or something? There it is. That was weird. It wouldn't let me select it before. Oh boy, got him. Ooh, pretty rough. Pretty rough, that one.
Ethan?
What did he turn into, though? Some crazy monster.
Father? Father? I'm sorry. I know. I'm so scared. I know, son. Can you forgive me? Father.
Well, he's out. Joseph Seed still alive after all of this. Never would have thought. Still alive.
Oh, my son. His only fault was that he was mine.
So I don't think... Oh, intermission? Ethan? There's more? We're not done? Oh. Gonna show us a history lesson, I see.
Why can't I have one?
You know the answer.
But I want to be strong, like you, Father.
This gift can be dangerous. And I don't want you getting hurt, Ethan.
Well, what about when I grow up?
Not even then.
But why? I want one.
Because it's not God's plan. Do you understand me, son?
You're an old man.
Hmm.
And when you die, I will take one.
Wow. Rebellious kid.
I thought I understood God's plan. I thought he wanted me to build a new Eden.
but I am not his shepherd.
Well, he's burning the tree down.
You are. My soul has become a cancer. I am a monster.
Well, that much we know.
And I have only spread suffering and death in the name of God.
Well, that much is true.
My family is all ashes. And Eden is dust. And there is no redemption for this. No atonement.
You know, I just realized I think I still have the racing uniform on. I didn't really want to have that on, but I do.
God's hand.
Okay, I got an option here. Once again, I think. Do I kill him
God's justice.
or let him go?
Release me.
Okay, all right. Is this one of those? Is this one of those things where if I don't do anything, he goes?
Release me.
I'm not going to touch it. Okay, well, there's my answer. But what would have happened if I pulled the trigger? Now I want to know that too.
Release me!
But the weapon just not have fired, maybe? Maybe I'm out of bullets.
Release me!
Now he's just sad and pathetic. I'm going to leave him to be sad and pathetic. Reach Rush's grave. We're still... Okay, hold on a second. So many things are happening at once. Oh, boy. Tree is on fire. Ooh, he burned to a crisp. He gone. He is now part of the tree. Joseph is just sad and pathetic. That scream. That scream is hilarious. I could kill him. I'm not gonna. Is that a mistake? Oh my gosh. Should I be killing all these people? I don't know. Reach Rush's grave. Stop Ethan's madness. I thought Ethan was dead. Ethan's soul is on a rampage. I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave him. Oh boy, is that the right decision? Oh, I gotta go all the way back to here. No, I want to fast travel. I have no idea what's going on now. We killed Ethan. But his soul is... What?
Hope you're okay after everything that happened.
Like, what's going on now? We're still not done with Ethan after all that?
He'd be proud of us.
Maybe we are.
Look at what we've built together.
So it's just like a conclusion for Rush.
How far we've come. There's always going to be trouble out there, but we'll manage, right?
Again, the graphics looking great in the game. Love the visuals. Love the lighting coming through the tree. The lens flares. Everything looks great. High quality texture, pack enabled.
So many times that
Looks real
I
good.
thought we were going to fail. That all of this would be for nothing. But we just didn't give up. Because we had hope. Here's to hope.
I guess that's how the game's going to end. It's a hopeful ending, but we left Joseph alive and we left one of the sisters alive. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And what would have happened if we pulled the trigger on Joseph? And what would have happened if we pulled the trigger on the other sister? So many questions that I want to know the answer to. Okay, well that was the end of the game then. I was right. This was the last video for the game. I'm going to let this credit scene play through. And what I'll do is I'll cut it out of the video that you're watching. And if there is an end credit scene, then I will show that and let that be seen and react to that. If not, when we get back to the main menu, I'll give you my review of Far Cry New Dawn. So I'll make a cut starting right here. Well, everybody, I let the credits run completely through, and boy, were they incredibly long. Incredibly long. But I wanted to make sure that there was nothing at the end, and there was not. There were no end credit scenes or anything special. It simply said the words, "The world is yours," and that was it. But I wanted to let that run through just in case, and I basically want to give my thanks to all the game developers and people who put this game together. The producers, the developers, the artists, everybody that goes into this game to make it happen. Thank you very much for making it happen. Watching those credits was just a tremendous amount of people that went into making this game. And every one of them had a special part into making it what it is. So thank you for making the game Far Cry New Dawn.
I hope Kim is proud of what she helped orchestrate here.
Let's kind of go out here so we don't hear people talk, and I'm going to just give you my overall review of the game. Because at this point, I am completely done. I have played it. It is over. It is finito. That's all she wrote. Now, let's review the game. First of all, the main reason why I played this game is because it is a direct sequel to Far Cry 5. And I had played Far Cry 5 recently, just previous to this game. And at the end of Far Cry 5, we were left with a very open-ended kind of ending, a very unexpected ending, actually. Nuclear warfare, nuclear blast went off. Our character survived, and Joseph Seed survived, and that was it. That was the end of Far Cry 5. So I had to know what happens with Joseph Seed. Hence, Far Cry New Dawn. I did not know at the time, but then I learned after I played Far Cry 5, I learned that Far Cry New Dawn is actually a direct sequel to Far Cry 5. And I thought it was just going to be a separate game. So I wasn't as interested in it. I was going to actually jump right into Far Cry 6 before I learned that. But then I learned, oh, Far Cry New Dawn is actually a direct sequel. So I was like, wow, I didn't know that. It didn't sound like it would be, but it was. And so I had to play it, and hence my playthrough that you saw. And it answered the question I had, which was what happened to Joseph Seed. He did survive. It ends up that they did create a new Eden after the fallout, but then Joseph Seed kind of left and went on his own, hide out with the trees and an apple, and he had a son, and that son kind of took over New Eden. But this was a more peaceful New Eden. They weren't killing people. They were just hiding out on their own, living on their own, away from this world, which was a different idea from Far Cry 5, where they were the aggressor. They were the ones you were fighting. But in Far Cry New Dawn, no, you are not fighting them. You are now fighting a new aggressor, these sisters that have created this band of highwaymen that have come together and wreaking havoc on the people just trying to make a living in this post-apocalyptic world. And so that's your enemy. And it ends up you actually bring in and conscript New Eden people to help you. So it's a flip turn of events from Far Cry 5. Now you're friends with New Eden. Now they are on your side fighting. Now you are friends with Joseph Seed, and you're not fighting Joseph Seed. You're fighting somebody else. So that is a unique twist and turn there, and I liked that. It's because they could have gone the cliche route where Joseph Seed was just the enemy again, and you had to seek him out and kill him, and you were aggressive toward each other. That they could have gone that cliche route, but they did not. They did it a much better way, and so I enjoyed that little twist there, that little turn of events. And so that was a unique aspect of this. Now, in the Far Cry 5, we were also a deputy, and I'm not sure if we outright learned what happened to him in Far Cry New Dawn. I think he ended up that he's dead. Like, Joseph Seed brainwashed him while they were in the bunker, and then he ended up dying somehow. That's what I think. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, or what you think happened to him from Far Cry 5. That's my only question, is what happened to our character from Far Cry 5. And we never got like 100% confirmation that, what happened to him. But I am assuming he died. But Joseph Seed lived on. And then our character here in this game, we're pretty much just the hero. We don't die or live, and we don't have any enemies by the end of it. We're good. We're good with Joseph Seed. We're good with the New Eden people. We're good with the Prosperity people. We're good with the Highwaymen now that the sisters are gone. So we're just good all around. I did love this idea. I loved the idea of post-apocalyptic story after a nuclear blast. I love those kinds of stories. I love those kinds of games. And this was a very cool take on it. It had taken place like 17 years or something after the nuclear blast. So things have healed. This is not like right after the blast. This is like things have healed. So that is cool. And that allows us to do things. However, there is still an outer area of the map that is like radiation filled. So there is still radiation out there. We just don't come across it in the game. I thought that radiation would kind of be like an issue for us in this game. Like we would have to fight it off or use some kind of meds or something. There would be radiation zones we can't go into and stuff. I thought I would encounter problems like that, and I did not. I was kind of thinking like Fallout kind of games and with the radiation stuff there, but that wasn't so much the case. They didn't lean on that in this game. So I appreciate that, that we didn't really have to worry about like Fallout radiation. So that was fine. I did like the unique kind of weapons. You can see here they're like makeshift weapons. The way that they're like thrown together and put together is like makeshift weapons. That is very cool and just fits right in with the style of the game. So that I liked that. They're not just regular weapons. They're like makeshift put together weapons. As for the weapons, I did like the tier system. I think that was a neat idea of just, ranking up in tiers, tier 1, 2, 3, and then epic tier of weapons. I liked that. It just, it's an easy way to differentiate what level weapon you have and what's more powerful. And if you've got epic weapons, you've got the most powerful ones. And then beyond that, you can continue to upgrade. Like if you've got a favorite weapon, like this was obviously my favorite weapon, you could continue to upgrade it in the perk system. You could upgrade it in the workbench. You could continue to upgrade its damage in the workbench. I don't know how many times you can upgrade it, or if you can just infinitely upgrade it. I don't know that. But I do know that they give you a lot of chances to upgrade the damage on it. So you could pick your favorite weapon and just keep upgrading, and make it very powerful if that's like your favorite weapon in the game. Once you get to epic. That's the only thing. You have to get to epic weapons to do that, though. No, you have to get to level 3 in the workbench. Excuse me. You have to get to level 3 in the workbench. So you do have to get, some progress made before you can start upgrading weapons. But then you find your favorite weapon and just keep upgrading it, and that's really cool. And I like that ability to just make like your favorite thing more and more and more and more powerful. So that's cool. And then I did like all the other weapon types that were in the game. I liked all the different firing things, the piercing ammo, the incendiary ammo, different things there. Very cool stuff. Very nice weapons. Having to design your character and what he looks like the clothes he wears and stuff, didn't really play a part in the game. I kind of wish that had played a little bit more of a part, that role-playing aspect, but it did not. I loved the settlement building, because I love settlement building in games. So I absolutely love the settlement building of taking prosperity here and upgrading bits of it over time, and then you visually see it improve and get better. And then you get perks with that. Like each upgrade gives you a new perk and a new perk and a new perk, a new thing, you know, with that. You get like with upgrading the infirmary, for example, gave you more health all the way to a maximum health level. I loved that. I wish there were an armor. I think an armor would have been nice because you have the health, but I think having an armor would have been nice, an armor health as well. But anyway, I love the settlement building in the game, and I do wish, though, it went one step further and maybe allowed you to customize things a little bit more or customize the look. Like they went with this yellow paint here. Well, what if I got to decide the color, right? What if I got to go in and say, oh, what color would you like to make prosperity? And then you can upgrade it and then change the colors of it. Maybe change the fencing. Like, would you like stronger fencing? Yes. And put like, you know, metal fencing and huge barriers and a little more customizability in options for the parts of your city to upgrade like little bits of it, like the fencing and the colors, like I said, and trees and defenses around it and offenses and just other things about it. Maybe build up even taller, more buildings on top, just build it even taller. Some things like that would have been cool. Just one step further on the settlement building, I think, would have been really cool from a role-playing perspective, because I like that sort of thing, and I just would have liked to seen that here. But what they had is good, because they didn't have that in Far Cry 5. So that was cool here. What else? The scope of the game. Let's talk about that. So the scope of this game is obviously smaller than Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is much bigger map. A much bigger map, more outposts, more things to do, just a bigger game overall. This is definitely a scaled down, smaller game, simply meant to be a sequel to Far Cry 5. It's a game that you could play on its own, sure, but you wouldn't really have any context for what's going on unless you played Far Cry 5. So I recommend playing Far Cry 5 first and then this. This is more of like, it almost feels like a DLC, but like a big DLC, like a really big DLC. Because it's a game, but it's not as big of a game as like Far Cry 5 was. You could plow your way through this game pretty fast if you wanted to. So it's not a huge game in scope. It's not a huge game in map size. It's not a huge game. But that can also be good because it can just be a fun kind of game. You can just have fun in it that way. But it can also be a grindy kind of game. And by that I mean, this game, you need a lot of crafting materials to craft all your stuff. And that means you're going to have to grind. You're going to have to grind outposts. You're going to have to grind ethanol. You're going to have to grind crafting material. You're going to have to do those expeditions for crafting material, like circuit boards and stuff that you need to upgrade your weapons. So that can be a bit disliked by some if you don't like grinding aspects of games, because this one requires that you do some of that, especially if you want that ethanol to upgrade your base. You're going to have to grind, either by stealing trucks and taking ethanol back to an outpost, or scavenging outposts over and over again. Somehow, some way, you're going to have to do that to get enough ethanol to upgrade your base, if you want all the perks. So, the grindiness, I could see that some people might not like that. And even I could have spent more time doing that. I decided to go ahead at the end of this video and just push through the main storyline all the way to the end. But I could have stopped and taken more time to do more expeditions and scavenged more outposts, which would allow me to do more perk upgrades or weapon upgrades. So you kind of have a choice. Do you just want to go to the end with what you've got and say, yeah, that's good enough, which is kind of what I did, or do you want to spend that time grinding, spending a lot of time grinding materials so that you are really equipped for the end? That's an option, of course. I guess I balanced it pretty well, I would say. I balanced it pretty well. I got to level 2 on the expeditions. I did every expedition up to level 2, and then I did a couple at level 2. So I at least did all the expeditions once. And so that's something you could keep grinding, and then of course scavenging the outposts, that gets really difficult. And it is kind of necessary if you want that ethanol. Flat out. That's just the way it is. So yeah, that's kind of that on all of that. Let's talk about the graphics real quick. Love the graphics in the game. This game came out in 2019, and it is now 2022 as of my playing of it. It holds up in the graphics department. The game has an HD texture pack, and I have that installed and enabled throughout this entire playthrough. And so that allowed better texture quality in this game, which definitely made it look better. I absolutely recommend playing this game with the HD texture pack. Just make sure you have a video card that has at least 8 gigs of RAM on it so that your gameplay is smooth. At least 8 gigs of RAM to get smooth gameplay with the HD texture pack. More if you can. More if you can is better for that HD texture pack, especially if you're going to play at a high resolution. I was playing this game at 1440p with maximum game settings, HD textures turned on, and it looked great. This was on an RTX 3080, and it played great. Frame rates were great. There was only one area where it kind of went down into the 40s or 50s, and that was kind of when I was looking into the distance, and there were like a whole lot of enemies at one time. There was some moments I saw where it went down into the 50s and maybe the 40s briefly, even on an RTX 3080. But again, I'm playing at 1440p, highest game settings, HD textures enabled, and it did that on that. So, but otherwise, it held up very well. Right now, I'm sitting at 80 FPS, looking at what I'm looking at right now, 80 FPS. So very smooth gameplay for me, played very well. The graphics are very good. The lighting, I love the lighting in the game, how it comes through the trees. You got the lens flare. Some of the lighting in this game is really good. The time of day change, also very good. I love that the time of day does change. It gives it movement and feeling and aliveness. Makes it feel alive. Makes the world feel alive. And I love that. So graphics, definitely good in this game. It also supports HDR. So if you do have an HDR, a very good HDR monitor, like HDR 1000, if you've got a good HDR monitor, you could turn on HDR in this game, and it would look even better, especially in those cases where there's a stark contrast of lighting. Would look really good. So this game can look very good depending on your setup. Okay, let's also talk about the music. I really enjoyed the music of the game. It was very engaging, and it was very, at times, it kind of moved you forward. There was kind of, there was some electronic, there was some rockish kind of stuff. There was stuff that moved you along. As I was listening to all the music in the credits, there was some good music there. I was really enjoying the music in the credits. So this game does have good music. Just be careful, obviously. I couldn't play all of that in my YouTube video because of copyrights and all. And I did have the option turned on to where it has like safe streaming music so that it's not copyrighted. But if you turn that off and you're just playing it on your own individually, the music and the sounds and all that are really good. And then you can use the radios and the cars and stuff like that to listen to music through the radios. And that's also unique. So that's something you can do. I had to turn that off for my playthrough, but you would have that option if you were playing it on your own. So the music can be a very, very good driving force in this game. What else? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. There's really not much else to say. I really enjoyed this game. My two biggest questions, however, are what would have happened if we had killed the other sister? Should we have? What would have happened? Would have things gone differently for us in the end? or not. I don't know. Should we have saved her or not saved her? What did you do, and what's the other outcome that happens if you don't? Second, what happens if you pull the trigger on Joseph's seed at the end? If you pull the trigger there, will it kill him or not kill him? What happens there? I don't know. I'll have to... What I'll probably end up doing is just going onto YouTube and seeing what the other options do. I don't think I'm going to replay the game just to figure that out. But I will watch a YouTube video to see what happens. So that's probably what I'll do to figure it out so that I will know. But let me know what you did when you played it. And what option would you choose if you played it? I do know that there is a Joseph Seed DLC in Far Cry 6. So I don't know if that spoils for me that he's alive still. I guess in our playthrough he is alive. We left him alive. So I guess that would track. But what happened if you tried to kill him? Would it just have not worked? Because I do know there's like a Joseph Seed DLC thing in Far Cry 6. I've never played Far Cry 6. I am going to in the future. But I saw that. I saw that that was advertised. So that gives me thought that he may still be alive in the storyline. So that is another thing. I will be playing Far Cry 6. I am now done with the Far Cry 5 stuff, Far Cry New Dawn, and Far Cry 6, which just came out recently, is a new game I'll be jumping into, and I will do a full playthrough of Far Cry 6 on this channel. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I like this game a lot. I really enjoyed my playthrough. Could I have spent more time in the game? Yes, I could have grinded more materials and so forth, and perks and upgrades and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I could have, but I am happy with where I am and how it ended, and that was very cool. I didn't do all the side quests like the photo stuff, but there are a couple of other things I could like search out in the world if I wanted to, but I'm satisfied with where I'm at. So I'll give this game a very good grade, an A+. And recommend that if you have played Far Cry 5, you play this so that you can see what happens. Also, I think it was kind of answered in the expeditions, but the outside world of where we are has also been taken over by nuclear fallout. Like, we went to San Francisco in one of the expeditions, and the bridge was all messed up and mangled. So does that mean that nuclear fallout happened all over the United States? Maybe the world? Good question, but it looked like, according to the expeditions, that it has. See, I thought the nuclear blast was localized to the Midwest here, where this game takes place. I didn't think that it had expanded all over the United States or to the world. I thought it was localized. But according to this game, Far Cry New Dawn, in the storyline here, nuclear fallout happened a lot wider than that. The whole United States, perhaps. Maybe the world. So but I still have a question of that. Is that true? What is the scope of the nuclear fallout from Far Cry 5? What's the scope of that? I don't know. Maybe Far Cry 6 will answer that. You know, I've seen the trailers for Far Cry 6 and it didn't look like a nuclear wasteland. So I don't know. I don't know. But I would like to know. If anybody does know, let me know. So that's it. I'm going to call it on this video. I want to thank everybody who has watched this playthrough of Far Cry New Dawn. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for having the patience to sit through the craziness of my gameplay style. Thank you for that, because I know that takes a great amount of patience, and I really appreciate it. If you haven't seen my Far Cry 5 playthrough, I suggest checking that out as well. And like I said, I will be playing Far Cry 6, as well as many other games on my gaming channel. So, if you like what you see here, consider subscribing to the channel, putting a like on the video. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.